What's up, YouTube? It's your favorite YouTuber, 728 Autos, back with another video. I felt like I should do a little interesting mini review, give you some facts about the 7th generation Volkswagen Golf GTI. So when I say 7th generation, most of you guys don't know that the Volkswagen Golf has been around since 1976. That is a long time. But what makes this thing so special? What makes it a hot hatch is what it's known as today. I'll go over a couple features that you did not know, and I'll explain what some of that stuff means for you. First things first, when I say MK7 GTI, we're talking about the 7th generation here of the GTI platform. So this platform is known as MQB, and it ranges from the Golf all the way up to the big SUV, the Volkswagen Atlas. It's very versatile. The reason why it's called MQB is because it's a modular architecture, which means that it's designed to be used from small cars all the way up to large SUVs without changing very much of the underpinnings of the car. What makes this so good is that Volkswagen can spend money on developing the car and making it as good as it can be, and then all the other variants get that same goodness. So let's start with one of the best features of the MQB platform and the Golf GTI that makes this a hot hatch. Pop the hood. We open the hood here, we take a look at the Volkswagen signature 2.0 liter TSI engine. This engine is used in a lot of Volkswagen products, Audi products, Skoda, Seat. It's very universal. It's been around for forever, different iterations. This is the Gen 3 version. Stock, this motor in the GTI puts out 220 horsepower, 258 pound-feet of torque, which is quite a lot for a car that weighs barely over 3,000 pounds. It's not a large car, and this motor here is an iron block turbocharged 2.0 liter. It has a dual scroll turbocharger, which means that it has a quick throttle response with a very broad torque band. So a lot of these smaller turbo 4-cylinder cars out there, they have really nice torque down low, but then they fall off in the high end. This does not do that. It pulls all the way through the mid-range and through the top end of the rev counter. So it's very, very much an enthusiast engine here. Now, this particular engine in my car has been tuned by APR. There's other different tuning companies out there, but this engine has so much potential from the factory that you're able to get 316 horsepower out of this and almost 460 pound-feet of torque, which is a lot for, again, a car that only weighs 3,000 pounds. That's what makes the hot in the hot hatch. Now, another feature a lot of people don't know about is right back here. It's kind of obvious when you look at it, but when you want to open your hot hatch, how do you open it? There's no like handle, there's no button back here. So the secret VW badge is also your handle, which is pretty cool. So you push in the top and look, it becomes your handle. Also, if you have the rear backup camera, the backup camera pops out of here when you put the car in reverse. Now you get to see the hatch of the hot hatchback. There's tons of space back here. There's enough room for, carry-on bags if you're going to the airport. There's enough room for 2 big suitcases. Also, this floor, which I know is pretty messy back here. I apologize, but this is my daily driver, guys. You can put the floor into different positions. So right now I have it in its lowest position. You can stand up 2, actually I've stood up 3 luggage bags back to back through here, no problem. This also, if you want to, you can take this out and put it underneath the floor for, careful storing, but I normally just leave this at home if I need to take it out and move big objects. Of course, the back seats fold flat. That's not something that's crazy, but I don't think a lot of people know that you can actually put this down underneath that parcel, the floor shelf down there. Pretty cool. Moving into the interior, another thing that makes this such a great daily driver is just all the usable space. The car is small, yes, but the interior space is large. I am 6 foot tall. I've got friends who are 6'5". They can sit in the front seat, no problem. Sit in the back seat, no problem. But the thing that really impresses me is all the cubbies. So, in my door pocket here, you'll notice there's a space for water bottles. You can put a water bottle here, maps. But the thing that most people don't know is that this actually keeps going. I can put my hand in here and keep going and going to the back. There's a little, I'm feeling like a little wall right here. On the passenger side, it goes even further back. So I use this for like umbrellas and stuff like that. So if you get in the car in the rain and you want to put the umbrella in the door pocket, it's cool because this is carpeted. This is nice and soft, and it doesn't make noise if you put things in here. It doesn't rattle about. So, I mean, most people won't know that. Another thing that you won't notice, so coming down here, there's a nice little storage compartment right under the seat. So I put sometimes I put glasses, stuff that, you know, maybe I need later on. I don't even know what this is. Let's take a look. A flyer, of course. Another thing that you may not notice is that the glove box has the actual CD player. Yes, you still get a CD player and a SD card reader, which is crazy. They apparently think that you're going to have a whole bunch of coins and a whole bunch of SD cards, but yes, you also, which most people don't know, there's a vent right here that you can open up for the air conditioning. So yes, you can put drinks and stuff in the glove box and it will keep them cold. On top of that, the glove box is also lined in felt. It's really soft, and it makes sure that if you have things like tools and stuff, I do have a couple screwdrivers, stuff like that, they won't make a whole bunch of noise. All right, and I think the last most important thing that people really need to know about the Volkswagen Golf GTI is that you can get it with a dual clutch transmission. I know a lot of people are shocked about that because dual clutch transmissions normally come in supercars and hypercars and stuff like that. I think it was made really popular by the Nissan GTR. Everybody knows the Nissan GTR is all-wheel drive beast with a dual clutch transmission that shifts super fast. The GTI also has a dual clutch transmission with launch control. So how cool is that? You can drive it as an automatic, and then if you want to, you can drive it as if you were driving a manual. So you place it in and you can shift, and you can see the number pops up there. It'll tell you what gear you're in. You can also use these paddle shifters. Now I have aftermarket paddle shifters on my steering wheel. I like mine to be a little bit bigger, but the factory ones are just fine as well. And the shifts are fantastic. They're quick and they make a nice little crack when you get the upshift just right. It'll make a nice little pop. The cool feature of the Volkswagen GTI is that cool red light right there. It goes all the way across the door. Driver and passenger. So the full LED lighting package is one of the cool parts about the Volkswagen Golf MK7 GTI. So if you look over here, there's also another light in the door handle. Of course, in the footwell area as well. Driver and passenger get a nice little ambient light by their toes, by the big toe. And of course, up top, so not only do you have full LEDs up front, those are nice, right? You also see the rear. Rear passengers also get their own nice little LED lights that they can also operate individually, or I can operate them from the front. Makes it nice when it's stuff in the back seat that you need to get out, and you can just bloop and take a look in the back seat. All right, guys, so as always, I hope you enjoyed the video, and thank you so much for subscribing, hitting that like button for me. It means a lot to me. You guys got me to over 3,000 subscribers in a couple months, which is crazy to me, but I appreciate every view, I appreciate every comment, and I definitely appreciate you for watching this video. And I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.